Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul Zagorski for PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner. This is the channel for beginner or lower level intermediate players. We practice and we drill. You get solid minutes of concentrated effort. These are foundational efforts. They will pay off in the future. So today, open chords, A, D, and E. The 1, A, the 4, D, and the 5 chord, E, in the key of A. So please, while you're thinking about it, please like and subscribe to the channel. I post new labs and new lessons all the time. So stick around to the end for some special tips and give me some comments as to what other chord changes or what other type of strumming patterns you might want to practice to. So today, we're going to do a 1-minute drill. Several minutes actually, but we're going to do a 1-minute drill of chord changing. A to D, A to E, and D to E. Lab number 2 is going to be simple strum pattern, all down strums, and we're going to go from A to D to E, A, E, D, and back to A again. So it's 1-4-5, 1-5-4, 1-4-5, 1-4-5. It's just repeat until we get tired. Lab number 3 is we're going to do an even more complicated strum pattern, but still well within your capability. We'll do it nice and slow. Down, 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 up, down. And we'll do the same pattern again. A to D to E, A, E, D, and repeat. And we'll go from there. So grab your acoustic. Today I got my electric, and I'll see you in the lab. Let's practice. Hey, welcome back. This is the time for the lab. So let's start playing A, D, and E. Let's do some 1-minute changes. We'll go from A to D and back and forth. I have an old-fashioned stopwatch, which I'll use to try and engage, a reasonable amount of time. Could be a minute, could be 2 minutes. We'll see how it goes. So I set the timer off. Let's get ready to go on A. A. About 30 seconds so far. Hang in there. D, A, D. A, D, over a minute. And last A. Very good. That's excellent. That's great. Shake out your fingers. Get ready for the next set. Relax them. The fingers may hurt a little bit, but that's just part of the growing pains. It will be worthwhile. You have to get used to making these changes. If you can keep up, keep up. If you couldn't keep up, try it again later. Rewind the tape, back it up, do it again. If you can hit every other D or every other A, if that's the speed you can do, that's fine. If you can do faster than what I'm doing, that's fine too. But keep going until this becomes second nature. So let's now do A to E. Are you ready? Remember A to E. So we'll set the stopwatch again. And let's get ready. Start off with the A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, E, A, E, A. up on a minute. Last A. That's excellent. Shake out your fingers, relax. Get ready for the next one. The next one, we're going to go from E to D, E to D, E to D, E to D, E to D. So that's the 4 to the 5 chord. So we'll do that again for about a minute, maybe a minute plus, but we'll keep going. Give our fingers a little bit of a rest right now. I'm going to start the timer up again. And we'll start off with the D chord. Remember the D chord here. Okay, so we'll start off again. A is going to go from D to E, back to D, back to E. So we'll start off 1, 2, 3, 4. E. D. About a minute now. E, D, last E, last D. Excellent. Fantastic. Give your fingers a rest and we'll go see over in lab number 2. See you in a little bit. It's lab number 2. We're going to do the A, D, E, A, E, D, the 1, 4, 5, 1, 5, 4. And we'll just repeat that. So it's all down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4 change. 1, 2, 3, 4 change. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do 4 strums on A. We go to D. Then we go to E. We start back on A, E, D, A. And then we do it again. A, and now we go up in the opposite direction. So that's the way we're going to do it, but we'll do it much slower. So here we go. You ready? Start off with A. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. A again. A, 2, 3, 4. E. Finish on D. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. Take a little rest with your fingers. We're going to do the same thing again for lab number 3. I'll see you in just a few. Welcome back. It's lab number 3, last one of the day. Same pattern again. A, D, E, A, E, D. A, D, E, A, E, D. But this time we're going to do a little bit more sophisticated of a strumming pattern. Down, 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 up, down. So it's going to be on A. Down, 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 up, down. I'll do it real slow. So that's the pattern. Down, 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 up, down. And it's the same progression that we did before. 1, 4, 5, 1, 5, 4. A, D, E, A, E, D. So let's start off with A, D, E. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A, down, down, up, down. D, down, down, up, down. E, down, up, down. A, down, up, down. Again. A, down, down, up, down. E, down, down, up, down. D, down, down, up, down. Back to A. Excellent. Excellent. Give yourself a pat on the back or some good rub on your fingers. You did well. I'll see you in the conclusion here. I'm going to give you some tips. So I'm glad you stuck around. I'm going to give you some tips. So don't forget, at this point, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the video channel or to this video, do so now. Leave a comment as to what kind of strumming pattern you'd like to see. I'll be glad to work it in. But see you in the tips in the afterward in just a sec. Hey, it's Paul again for PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end here. I got some tips for you. And tip number 1 when it comes to strumming is don't stop your hand. Keep that strumming hand. Just keep it going all the time. The other thing is when it comes to fretting the fingers, don't release your fingers and get back on there. Do as little work as you possibly can. When I go from the A to the D, I'm actually sliding I'm actually keeping these fingers as close to it, to the strings as possible. I'm not lifting off. I'm keeping them as tight as I possibly can. I don't release and I have to then go find where they go again. I can do it by feel because they're not really that far off. And that's one of the other keys here. Keep your hand going. If you make a mistake, keep playing. Chances are your audience won't even know. I'll be playing for my wife and I'll flub a chord here and there, and she can't tell the difference. She's just happy that I'm in the room with her playing the guitar. It's just soothing to her. But she doesn't know the difference. Your audience wants you to do well. They're not super critical. They're not writers for Rolling Stone and giving you a review. Keep playing. They are on your side and you will get better. Because if you make a mistake, if you make a mistake, so what if you make a mistake? If you finger the wrong thing, it's okay. Just go through like as if it was, as if you made it. So those are some simple little tips. Leave in the comment what kind of lesson you'd like to see, what kind of strumming pattern. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of strumming patterns and different chord progressions. Right now, I just want to do simple ones. We're going to do C chords, G chords. We'll even get into some bar chords here. We'll string some open chords together, and we might even disguise a song in there once or twice. You never know. Yeah, I think I do know. Anyway, it was great having you here. Thanks again. Keep strumming.